The Derbyshire auction house is back.
£7,000 has bid!
Irita Marriott, now in her third year of business,
So far, it's been rather good.
with her trusty team of porters
What a little treasure trove we've got in here.
and valuers,
Do you ever think about anything else but furniture?
Nope.
is being called out to even bigger jobs.
This is insane.
The word is out.
Calling Andy and Nige.
She's the one who delivers the big bucks,
£1,500 to £2,000.
That's amazing.
leaving no stone unturned.
Gosh, that's a big loft.
She hunts down treasures,
18 karat gold.
heirlooms,
Have you ever seen those paintings?
No, never.
and phenomenal finds.
Pele. I think we're going to score with this one.
Is this the great train robbery?
Yes.
To sell at auction,
£2,000 is bid.
No.
making her cherished clients
£3,000.
Oh, you are kidding me.
Oh my God.
life-changing
Losing track of how much.
sums of cash.
£6,900.
Whoa!
That was a bump. That's a sign of how today will go, Nige.
It'll take more than a few bumps in the road to deter Irita and Nige, who are off to Salford.
Have you been to Salford before?
Years and years ago, when I first joined the army, we had a night out in Salford.
We're going to see a 90-year-old called Jim. He has military background.
Oh, nice.
I think you two are going to get on like a house on fire.
Hello,
Yeah, time for a brew. What you up to?
enjoying the sun. Anyway, good health.
Jim is joined at his home by his daughter Elspeth, and he needs Irita's help.
There's large amounts of stuff that I don't need.
He doesn't want to spend his life dusting and cleaning pots, so it's really just trying to streamline you a little bit, isn't it?
Very much so, yes.
He wants all the clutter and all the things that he does not use to be gone.
So it's Jim wanting to get into his military ways. It's like, I want everything spick and span.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
see that?
Really pretty.
Oh, hello. Hello, how nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Come on in.
Thank
Hello.
you. We were just admiring your garden.
Oh,
It is lovely. It looks a really big house, and you live here all on your own.
yes,
Wholly independent.
And you don't like clutter, I hear.
that's right, yes.
Tell you what, you two have a little chill. I'll start downstairs.
Thank
Help
you.
yourself.
Leave you to it.
There's 2 reception rooms, 3 bedrooms, and a garage to get through today.
Look at that.
Like a magpie.
Straight to the cabinet with trinkets. There's everything from hallmarked English silver, little beaker, really, really pretty piece, to that piece from India. The fact that it hasn't got a mark doesn't mean it's not silver and it's not worth some money.
While the UK and several other European nations have strict silver hallmarking laws, many countries don't. Luckily, Irita knows silver when she sees it.
Silver has softness about it, so when you squeeze it, it will have give. If it is silver plate, it will not. Look at that. Moves nicely.
There are 3 pieces of Asian silver here.
My grandparents went to Thailand in the early 70s, didn't they? Because my uncle was living out there, and it's highly likely that they brought it back from there.
Yes.
Now, this, I love. This little circle thing with the decoration is actually the way Burmese silver is marked.
Given the name Burma as a British colony in the 19th century, the Southeast Asian country has been known as Myanmar since 1989.
This is around 100 to 120 years old. And back in the day, they didn't have the tools that we have now, and yet they made pieces like this.
These bowls were made using a technique known as repoussé, from the French for pushed up. where the metal is hammered on the reverse side to create a raised design on the front.
If you combine all of that shelf together, there is probably £200-300 worth.
The silver will be split into 6 lots, including the British hallmarked Victorian beaker, the early 20th century Indian silver bowl, and the early 20th century Burmese silver bowl.
I call that a good start.
Brilliant, let's get packing. Oh, Nige!
Have we got anything takeable in here? Now we're talking.
Ah, we love hearing those words.
3 cheroot holders. Cheroots were rolled cigars that came from India.
Originating in southern India, the word cheroot comes from the Tamil word cherutu, meaning a roll of tobacco.
This was before filtered cigarettes. If you were a lady and you were wearing gloves, you didn't want to hold the cigarettes because your fingers would get nicotine staining. These particular ones are just on turn of the century, 1900, 1910. What we have is amber and then 9-carat gold mounted on the top.
Amber is a gemstone made from fossilized tree resin, mostly formed from ancient conifers that lived over 30 million years ago.
Amber can float on sea water, and that's where you often find it on the beach. If you have a piece, you can test it with a hot needle. If it's real amber, it will smell of pine trees. If we put the 3 together, even though one of them has a little bit of damage, there is still value in amber and in the gold.
Hopefully these resonate with the amber collectors on sale day. And if they do, how is Jim going to spend the proceeds?
We're not anticipating vast sums of money from this stuff, but the money will go towards the replacement of the paths. In the winter, they tend to be very slippy, and both she and I have fallen, haven't we?
Yeah.
Well, we can't have that happening again. Irita, more things, please.
I just love how that feels and the way it looks. And it has a secret. You twist it ever so slightly and it lifts. Ta-da! Look at that! How absolutely marvellous is that card table made around 1900, 1910. And then you fold it up and you have this beautiful inlay in it. It is just so smart.
Have you found anything interesting?
Where did that come from? Because
that was my grandparents.
I've just been admiring it.
Yeah, it's a lovely piece of furniture. That always stood in their house. I learnt to play cards sat at that with them.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to take it, okay, and we're going to put it in sale with an estimate of £40 to £80.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's fine.
Give it a new lease of life.
It will. Someone else can love it.
This card table was also a favourite of Elspeth's mum and Jim's wife, Thelma.
We met at a 21st birthday party. Later, after some persuasion, I wasn't very good at doing things
You were a
like
bit shy.
this. I rang her and we went from there.
When he met Thelma, Jim had recently finished a 2-year stint in the army.
I was a national serviceman. I was based in Hong Kong and Korea, and then the Suez Crisis took over. I thought I was going back in the army, and we'd agreed that if that was the case, we would get married.
Thankfully, Jim didn't get the call back to the army, and he became a chartered surveyor. But they got married anyway and raised 2 children.
My mum and dad had a really traditional marriage in that mum did the house, my dad went to work and did the garden.
This amazing and happy partnership lasted 59 long years until Thelma became ill in 2017.
Mum was feeling unwell at the Christmas time, and then on February the 12th, she's taken into hospital, and we were told she had a brain tumour. And sadly, she died 6 weeks later. The way that he looked after Mum when Mum was ill was just incredible, and it was a testament to a very long and happy marriage.
The really sad part was we didn't reach 60 years marriage.
You were just short, weren't you?
Yeah.
Just short.
Can I have some bubble, please?
Over the next 2 hours, Irita and Nige wrap, pack,
I'll get it on the van.
and load everything that she thinks might sell at auction.
Well, what a little treasure trove we've got in here.
Hello? Did somebody say treasure?
Hello, Jim.
Hello.
It's amazing, some of the stuff you've got in here. These appear to be some Second World War medals. Any idea whose these belong to?
Yes, my late wife's uncle, who served in the RAF.
It's certainly got around. We've got the Italian star, the World War II medal, North Africa, and the Second World War star.
The War Medal was given to military personnel who served 28 days or more during World War II, while the 1939 to 1945 Star was for longer periods of operational service. Stars were also awarded for specific campaigns in the war, including operations in Africa and in Italy.
I notice in here as well, we've got the Dead Man's Penny, we used to get from the First World War.
Yeah, that was
William Booth.
my wife's uncle's mother. Her husband was killed in the First World War.
Over 1.3 million of these memorial plaques were issued to the next of kin of British and Empire service personnel who lost their lives in World War I. Around 450 tons of bronze was used in their manufacture.
It just goes to show the loss of life in that conflict.
Yeah, it's all very sad. The things have to be resolved by war.
The medals will be sold in a group lot of World War II militaria, and the memorial plaque will go in a separate lot with some other World War I related items. With the militaria and a few more bits and bobs loaded up, to be researched back at the auction house, it's time to go.
Right. Come on in.
You've got your garage back.
Incredible. Really is.
We've also emptied some cabinets and taken things from upstairs.
Lovely.
There is definitely less dusting for you. I'm going to leave you to it, and I'm going to see you in Derbyshire in not too long.
That's
Thank you
wonderful.
very
Thanks
much
so much
for all
indeed.
you've done.
Yeah, thank
You're
you.
welcome, and I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I really hope, after taking about 20 boxes worth of stuff, Jim can feel the difference in the house. And because they have no expectations of what it's all going to make at auction, I really hope that they're going to be in for a good surprise.
The tolls are belling.
With all of Jim's things back in Melbourne, Irita's team are getting it all catalogued and ready for the auction.
These two really pretty little bowls have caught my attention.
Valuer Sarah seems bowled over by these.
It's using a technique called plique-à-jour, which basically means letting through the light. This is made out of a piece of metal. The decoration would have been pierced, where the enamelling would be filled in.
This enamelling technique was first invented in Central Europe in the 6th century. Having no metal backing on these decorative pieces allows light to pass through the enamel, giving a stained glass effect.
Rather than being completely filled in with enamel, we've actually got little gaps in there, which adds to the decorative design. These are pieces from the second half 20th century, and these will have been made in China. I'm going to put these into auction with an estimate of £30 to £50. They're absolutely gorgeous, and I hope they do really well.
I actually think this might be my favourite thing that I took from Jim's house. Pendulum clocks have been around for a long time. They were invented by Christian Huygens in 1656.
The Dutch scientist and inventor's clock design exploited the fact that a suspended weight swings at a constant rate due to forces of gravity.
When they were invented, there were some problems. In summer, the rod would expand from the heat, making it slower.
In 1721, English clockmaker George Graham invented the mercury pendulum. The heavy liquid metal was sealed inside a capsule with room for it to expand upwards, balancing out any changes to the centre of gravity caused by the lengthening of the pendulum through expansion.
Before the invention of mercury pendulums, the time could be off up to 8 minutes per week. But mercury pendulum clocks got it down to just few seconds a week. This would have been made mid-19th century, around 1860s, 1870s. French made. The quality of this clock is really, really nice. From the heavy brass surround, the beveled glass, just look at the detail. It is very good condition, and I really honestly don't think it will have trouble reaching the top estimate on it.
At Melbourne Assembly Rooms, just 5 minutes down the road from Irita's shop,
That's good.
Andy and Nige are turning the main hall into a sale room for the day.
Looking a bit sparse on the cake front, mate.
I'll see what I can get, eh?
More cake?
More cake. Well done.
I'll just look after this, make sure nobody...
Likely story, Nige.
They're displayed very nicely indeed at the moment.
The clock looks good.
It does.
I think the auction, we're both looking forward to it.
We're not really expecting any great shakes by way of money, but I hope someone enjoys it as much as we've enjoyed it over the years.
Jim, as a true military man, wants to put things in order, fixing those paths in the garden. I want to raise that money so he can keep his independence and enjoy the garden every single day.
Jim's got 45 lots going under the hammer, and over 1,300 people have already signed up online, all overseen by auction clerks Nick and Agita. Now, places please everyone, because the Derbyshire auctioneer is ready to go.
Hello. Morning, you. Excited?
Very.
Oh, I can see the sparkle in those eyes, Jim. Right, where should we start?
It's always good to start with impeccable timing.
We have French mantle clock, lovely mercury pendulum. Isn't that beautiful? £60 do I see, please? £60 we have, thank you. 65, 70, 75.
That's okay.
I think this is better than that. 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100.
Oh, wow.
That's better. Over 100 is better. £100 is bid. Fair warning, 100 and selling.
That's the top end of its estimate. Not bad for second hand.
That's all right. Yeah.
Next, it's the Edwardian mahogany card table.
Beautiful little piece of furniture. £30, please. £30 is bid. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Bid me 55. £50 is bid. Fair warning and selling at 50.
A bidder in Staffordshire won that hand.
Very well priced.
Yeah.
Now for the early 20th century Indian repoussé solid silver bowl.
DYC 50. Lovely bit of silver. £50 it is. Thank you. Is there 55? £55 in the room. 60 online. 65? Is there 70? 70, 75.
Amazing.
£70 has it. Oh, 75. 80. £80 is bid. Fair warning and selling at 80.
Irita polished that one off nicely.
We've got 80 for that there.
And she forges ahead to sell more lots of silver, including
Selling at 60.
the Victorian British silver beaker and
At 55.
the early 20th century Burmese repoussé silver bowl.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Before moving on to
Amber cheroot holders with gold mounts. £30 for the three, please. £30 we have. Is there 35?
Incredible.
£30 is bid. 35.
Oh, wow.
£35 has it. Fair warning and selling at 35.
an online bidder in Kent was really cherooting for those.
Good.
Over the next half an hour, Irita puts 34 more lots under her gavel, including
At 30,
an early 20th century gold-plated pocket watch, along with a chrome-plated stopwatch. And
£35 has it, fair warning and selling.
the two 20th century Chinese pliqué azure bowls.
Lovely.
But Jim needs some bigger results to pay for the work in his garden. Can the final 2 lots of militaria pave the way? First, the World War I related items, including the Death Penny awarded in honour of Corporal John William Booth, a relative of Jim's wife, Thelma.
Straight in at 65. Is there 70? 70, 75.
Gosh.
80, 85. Come back at 85.
Quite amazing.
85 new bidder. Is there 90? £85 fair warning, and I'm going to sell at 85.
That's just over the estimate.
Excellent.
Now for the final lot, the Second World War militaria, including the War Medal and the 3 campaign stars awarded to Thelma's uncle.
Some lovely medals. £50. £50 from United States of America.
Oh, wow.
55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90.
Gosh.
95, 100, 110. Bid me
Amazing.
110, 120. Is there
Fantastic.
130?
That's good.
£120 is bid. Are we all done and selling at £120?
The medals are off to the American bidder in Pennsylvania.
I can see a smile now. Hey, there it is. Oh, that was the last of your lot.
You've done exceedingly well.
I'll see you up there in 5,
All
okay?
right.
Time to tot everything up and find out how much Irita has made to put towards the repairs to Jim's garden. We need some concrete results here.
Main thing is we don't have to take it home.
No.
Hey, hello.
You must be exhausted.
Did you enjoy it? That's
Yes,
the main thing.
yes.
How much money do you think you're going to go home with?
Couple of hundred, do you think?
Oh, no, I think a little bit more than that, but not a great deal more.
Well, after all the fees and commission, you're taking home £1,652.
Very, very good
No,
indeed.
no, I'm not. Well, that is a lot better than I thought. A lot better. I'm amazed.
Well, we won't have to thumb a lift home, will we?
And you can even afford lunch for
Yes.
that, can't you?
The auction went really well. Really pleased with it.
Delighted that the lots went as they did.
Yeah.
We had visions of some of them returning home with us, but that wasn't the case.
No, we didn't want that, did we?
No, it certainly didn't.
What a fantastic auction Elspeth and Jim had. He was beaming. And they're going home with £1,600, which is going to go a long way to fixing those paths in the garden and just saying, I want to be like Jim when I'm 90. It's gonna be a good day, Nigel.
Good Lord.
It'll be a long day.
It will not be a long day. It will be an amazing day.
It's a treasure finding day. I can feel it. I can feel it in the water.
If Nigel's instincts are right, there might be gold to be found in Reading, specifically here.
The caravan is really lovely. It's got lots of colours.
In the home of Valerie,
I remember the months that I had to save up to buy that.
who is joined by her daughter Annette.
Oh, I don't want to drop it.
By the looks of things, Valerie might be into ceramic miniatures.
I started collecting probably 50 years ago. I used to quite often go with my daughter to fairs. I collected Pendelphin. They are funny little rabbits with different expressions on their faces.
I had a lot of Wade and then Mum joined in the collection with the Wade. It was just really good fun and it was something to do together.
Over the last few years, Valerie, who lives here alone, has been dealing with a health diagnosis.
As far as I knew, I didn't have any symptoms. But my doctor obviously had picked up something. In 2021, I was actually confirmed with Parkinson's.
Although not as life-changing, Annette is also at a watershed moment in her life.
Up until this year, I worked for a big IT company, but sometimes you need a change in life. And we're going to be moving.
Annette and her husband Andy also live in Reading, but are selling up and moving to Devon to a property with a separate annex for Valerie.
Oh, that looks nice. Which is my bit?
It's time to have Mum closer to us and to be able to look after her should she need us to, but also have her independence.
But the big move to a smaller space means Valerie will have to downsize her huge collections.
I'm not even going to look in the boxes because if I do, I'll start picking things out, picking a bit here and there, and none of it will end up going. So...
Which is why we've called in Irita.
Yes!
I wonder how easy it's actually going to be for Valerie to part with all these things, because these are things she's collected.
Yeah, she's collected all her life. Yeah.
I'll miss them, but I really think it's time for them to go. They need another journey. They need to move on.
Right, I think it's this one here. Well, I'm going to let you get this sorted. I'm going to find some treasures.
Hi, Irita. Lovely to meet you.
Annette?
Yes. Would you like to come in?
Thank you.
Irita, this is my mum, Val.
Lovely
Hello.
to meet you. I can see someone's a collector here.
Yes, a long time ago I started, but it's time for someone else to enjoy it.
Did you know that they were started by two friends in a garden shed? It was actually witches that they made first. Inspired by the Pendle witch trials of 1612, when 10 people were executed for witchcraft in the area around Pendle Hill in Lancashire, Burnley-based Jean Walmsley Heap and Jeannie Todd initially made stoneware witch plaques. Switching to rabbits in 1955, Pendelphin enjoyed huge success, but it ceased trading in 2006 due to decreased sales and competition from the Far East. That little girl over here, that's quite an early one, isn't it?
It is. She's got the long neck.
That's how you can tell whether it was a 60s
Oh,
model.
really?
The longer neck ones
Yes.
are the ones that collectors still want, but the following for Pendelphin isn't quite what it used to be years ago. I think the best thing for us to do is group them together. 3 different lots with an estimate of 20 to 40 pounds. Not exactly a 24-carat sum.
Time for them to go on their journey now.
Am I all right to go and explore and see what I can find?
Most definitely. Go and help yourself. Have a good look round.
Have a little sit down.
All right.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
catch up with you later.
Hop to it, Irita. Let's find something to really impress Valerie. Meanwhile, Nige and the ladies can get these bunnies packed.
All these sleeping bunnies.
This is the true collector's room because there isn't just one box of crackers, there are 15. There isn't just one glass of Babycham, there's 15. Absolute classic. It was the first alcoholic drink that was advertised on national TV.
Launched in 1953 by the Showering family in Shepton Mallet, Babycham was a sparkling wine aimed at women, made from pears rather than grapes. At the peak of its popularity in 1973, 144,000 bottles were being produced an hour.
To see advertising pieces like this is actually quite fun because a lot of people will have little bar areas that will be retro-inspired.
The Babycham glasses, Lady in Red advertising sign and bar light will be sold as a group lot. It's not enough to crack open the bubbly yet though, is it?
The items that Valerie has collected over the years, like the Pendelphin, is not of high value. I need to find that something in that house that will get us out of trouble and make that total that little bit better.
Maybe Nige will have some luck.
What have we got here?
Good question.
We've got a few examples of what we call trench art.
Trust the ex-army man to find some militaria. Trench art describes decorative or functional objects made from the byproducts of modern warfare. Despite the term, in World War I, trench art was mostly made by convalescing soldiers away from the front line, prisoners of war, or by local civilians after the war.
The locals would go out into the fields, they would recover old shells, pieces of shrapnel, and turn it into useful things, selling to the people who came over to see where their loved ones had met their end. What we've got here, a couple of artillery shell cases. All they've done is snipped away at the top, bent the ends in. Inside there would be a nice wick that would light the wick, paraffin inside there, and they've got a nice cheap cheerful lamp. We've got a matchbox cover, again made out of metal that people have found just lying around, just so you can put a matchbox in there and protect your matches. Finally, mounted onto a nice heavy block of wood here, we've got different fuses from artillery shells. Now fuses, they are sort of the trigger or the timing mechanism of the shells that would be fired. These commonly found as paperweights, just as a memento from the war.
These will go in a group lot with some other metal items. But how is any money raised going to be spent, ladies?
We are planning on buying a cattery in Devon. Always loved cats, have cats of my own. With Irita's help, really hoping that we're able to put some money towards the cattery so that we can expand the business a bit.
You are kidding me. That's going to cost. But the day is still young, and for the next 3 hours...
I've got some Japanese pots.
Irita and Nige have a good hunt and rummage.
Oh my gosh, look at the buttons.
Trying to find anything that might carry the big bucks.
That is one big loft.
Ah, the last piece of house untouched by Irita. Could this be the place treasures are found?
Hello.
Oh, hi! You found the Wade collection then?
Is that what it is?
All of this here is Wade.
Founded in Stoke-on-Trent in 1810, Wade made industrial ceramics before moving into the domestic market.
You got the little houses.
Yeah, and there's a lot of those.
And then you got, of course,
yes,
the animals. And then you go to the whimsies.
In 1953, the company introduced Whimsies, tiny ceramic collectible creatures that made them a household name in the UK and North America.
You could get anything from farm animals to pets.
Prehistoric animals as well.
Yes.
Yeah, everything.
There are so many collectors still out there, and that is what's going to sell this.
There are over 500 pieces of Wade pottery here that will be split into a whopping 32 lots, including 2 group lots of over 100 Whimsy animal figures, one including apes, dolphins and birds, the other with more birds, dinosaurs and lions. A lot of 18 larger animals, and a collection of 40 Wade buildings from their fictional village Whimsy in the Vale Range.
That's it, I got it.
Have you got it?
Yeah.
After an hour of carefully manoeuvring 20 boxes of ceramics out of the loft and onto the van, as darkness falls, it's time to call it a day.
Right, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Come on over.
Oh, wow. Wow. I can't believe that this room is empty.
And the loft. And all your Pendelphins gone?
I haven't got to look at those funny little rabbits anymore.
And we can start a new journey. It's going to be great.
Well, I'm going to leave you to it.
All right.
Thank you.
And I'm going to see you in Derbyshire in not too long. It's been a pleasure.
And you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
I was a little bit worried because what we had found was nice, but a little bit of yesterday's antique. And so is the Wade in the attic. However, there is so much of it that I think that will make all the difference. I just hope I'm right.
Hold your bottom.
Annette and Valerie's things have arrived back from Reading, and Irita's team are already getting stuck into researching and cataloguing for the sale, including Sarah.
I remember having these Christmas crackers from Wade when I was a child. It comes with a little porcelain miniature, which is great. They are made in collaboration with Tom Smith. Now, Tom Smith, back in the day, was the gentleman that actually invented Christmas crackers.
Dashing London confectioner Tom Smith was initially trying to find ways of marketing French bonbons wrapped in paper when he had the idea of adding a snap in 1861. The company he founded is still making crackers today.
In this particular case, they are nursery rhyme themed, but you can get hedgerow ones, cat collections, and various others. I've decided to sell them in boxes of 3. I've mixed them up a bit so that people get different types. Would you keep them as a collectible or will you actually use them? I think I'd be very tempted to open some and see if that snap still goes bang.
With 9 lots in total, there could be a lot of bucks for these bangs.
I love rummaging through a box of military buttons.
Irita's admin assistant Les spent 2 years in the Women's Royal Army Corps, so this lot is right up her street.
You've got all sorts of vintage, you've got brass, you've got stay bright. This is what I had in the military. So much easier, just quick duster and we're done.
Non-tarnishing Stay Bright buttons made from anodised aluminium were introduced by the British military from the 1950s. Prior to that, they were mostly made from brass, like this.
This one is an RAF button, and it's made by Firmin of London.
Founded in 1655, Firmin & Sons is one of the oldest manufacturing companies in the country. They currently supply buttons for the British Army, as well as uniform accessories for the military of over 30 other countries.
They still actually use the old-fashioned method, hand stamping from dies and hand finished. This is why the finish on them is pristine.
There's a total of around 50 brass and Stay Bright buttons here dating from the early to late 20th century, which have been lotted up with a pair of World War I medals.
It'll appeal to any military collector. Fabulous lot.
Just a short walk from Irita's shop at Melbourne Assembly Rooms, it's market day. But inside...
Here we go, Nige.
Andy and Nige are working overtime to get everything ready for the auction. Tick-tock, lads.
I think that works.
The bidders are starting to filter in, and Annette and Valerie have already arrived from Reading. How are we feeling, ladies?
I'm really nervous seeing some of the items go.
We've had them for a long time, and so it's time for someone else to enjoy them as I've enjoyed them.
Let the rabbits go and the Wade go, yeah.
They can all go and have a new run.
Yeah.
New life. Hey, that's it. They're having a new life. We're having a new life.
Yeah.
That's the spirit, Valerie. All set, Irita?
Annette and Valerie are starting a brand new chapter in their lives together. But before they can do that, they got to get through today. There are some things that might be a bit of a struggle. So I want to do my best to make sure that we can raise as much money as we possibly can.
Well, let's strap ourselves in for the 79 lots going under the hammer today, shall we? Auction clerks Nikki and Sammy are logged on and ready to oversee the internet bids. Now we just need Irita to get things moving.
Hello there.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
Nervous?
Oh, we can do this. We're going to do this together.
Okay.
First, it's time to say bon voyage to those bunnies, Valerie.
We have a large collection of Pendelphin figures.
There's over 100 in this lot.
£30 on these, please. £30 straight in. Do I see 35? £30 is bid. Do I see 35? £30 and selling.
Not exactly a hair-raising sum, but at least they sold.
That's okay.
Don't have to take it off.
And
£20 and selling.
the other 2 lots of Pendelphin
20 and selling.
also meet their estimates.
Now, that's 1 carload taken away in that journey.
Now for the first of 9 group lots of Tom Smith's Wade Christmas crackers.
We got 3 boxes of sealed crackers. I mean, who does not open crackers? That's just crackers. £30. £30 in the room we have. Is there 35, please, online? 35, 40, 45. £50 is bid in the room. Do I see 55 or the room bidder has it at £50?
The gentleman in the room snapped those up.
That's nice, yeah.
And after selling the rest of the Christmas crackers,
35 and selling
mostly to the same bidder,
at 45. Can I come around for Christmas? Because it's going to be a good one.
Irita tries to add more fizz to the party.
A box of 22 baby sham glasses and a lovely sign as well there. £20 we have, thank you. Is there 25? 25 in the room. 30, 35. 35, 40. 40 back in, 45. The lit up one's good. Yeah, it is. £50 online, 55. No, £50, fair warning and selling at 50.
An internet bidder in Stafford popped their cork for that one.
That's good.
Over the next 20 minutes, Annette and Valerie wave goodbye to 34 more lots, including
35 and selling
the collection of military buttons and World War I medals, and
£20 for the metalware, fair warning.
The World War I trench art, along with some other metalware items.
Quite good. Yeah.
But we still need a major cash injection for Annette's new business. Maybe the first lot of the massive Wade collection can do the trick.
Wade Whimsies. There is everything from a dinosaur to a lion to a bird. £40 do I see for the lot? £40. 45 in the room we have. 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. 70 in the room we have. 75, 80 online, 85. 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. 160 we have, 170 new bidder, 180. 180 in the room, do I see 190? 190, 200. £190 is bid. Are we all done and selling at 190?
A bidder in America paid well over the estimate for these.
That's really good.
And over the next half hour, Irita sells 30 more lots of Wade pottery, including
55.
The lot of 18 larger animal figures and
130.
The lot of 40 Wade buildings from the town of Whimsy in the Vale.
That's not bad.
Bringing us to the final lot, another collection of over 100 Wade Whimsies.
This time we got apes, dolphins and birds. Start me at 40. £40 in the room we have. 45, 50, 50, 55, 60, 65, £70, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 110, 120 new bidders come in, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190. It's rounded up online, 200 is bid. The bid's online at £200 from America, same bidder as before, 200.
Another estimate-smashing result for the Wade.
Nice. That's a good sum for those.
I think we are all waded out.
We are all waded out.
I will see you outside in 5, okay?
Excellent.
Now let's find out how much Irita has managed to raise Annette and Valerie to put towards the new cattery business in Devon.
Some of the items sold really well, didn't they?
How are you feeling after that?
Really pleased.
How do you think we've done all together?
I don't know. I didn't expect a lot. I said we'll be lucky to get a couple of hundred, you know, because I said there's nothing there to sell.
After all the fees and commission, you're going to take home £2,909.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow. Wasn't expecting that.
No, did not expect even if they
Are you
anywhere
okay?
near.
Oh, Annette. That is going to buy a lot of toys for those cats.
It's worth letting the items go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was my pleasure, and enjoy this next chapter.
The amounts that we made was amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Flabbergasted.
Beyond what we expected. We no longer need those items.
Yeah. So we can move on and start afresh, can't we?
The main goal was to make sure Annette and Valerie do not have to pack these things up and move them with them to Devon. And we achieved that. They are going home with nearly £2,900, and that is going to go such a long way to buy all the toys for the cats.